Hello everyone, we will now commence a moment of silence to pay respect to all of my lost ao3 tabs on Safari. Genuinely, I was in Walmart. My mom and I were checking out, and I felt like I was going to break into tears. I'm not kidding. This is that serious to me. Call it what you want, call it a first world problem, because guess what? It is a first world problem, and guess what? It is my problem right now, okay? My mom was scanning things. I was like, I remember this one fanfiction I wanted to check out, and I remember I had it pulled up. I go open my Safari on my phone. Everything is gone. My Safari is as naked as the day I got this phone back. When was this? 2022? Back in 2022 when I got this phone, it was naked as the day it was born. -1. There was one tab open. For some reason, the tab for the local playhouse was the only tab open. And then I switched over to my private tab because I was like, maybe I have something open here. I didn't even realize I had things open in there. Everything in my privates tab was open. What is in there, you may ask? I don't know. All my tab groups are gone. All my tabs are gone, except the Playhouse tab and my privates. I don't know. all the Chinese novels I was reading, all my fanfictions I was reading, all of my ao3 tabs. When I say all my ao3 tabs, I mean every single one of my ao3 tabs. All of them gone. Kaput. I had a tab group open on Safari for fanfics that I was impatiently waiting for updates on so I could finally start reading them. Were most of them last updated nearly a year ago, some over a year ago? Yes. Did I still have hope in my heart? Yes, I did. Did I bookmark any of them? No, because for me, on ao3, bookmarks are reserved for books that are complete and I really enjoyed. Do I now regret that decision? Yes, because I don't remember the name of any of them. And I was like, no, this is fine. There must be a list of them in my history, because literally just yesterday or the day before, I went through checking each individual page, each individual tab to see if any of them had been updated recently. None of them had, by the way. None of them had. They're not. My history is empty. Well, not empty, but it's empty of the fics that I checked. This worst day of 2026, and we're only 4 days in? Worst day of 2026. Wrap up the year. 2027 will be my year. 2027 will be my year. And it wasn't completely bad. I had a few pages open of fandoms that I circulate between to read fanfics of, and those, thankfully, were still in my history, so I don't have to go and be like, oh my gosh, I had to exclude this tag, I had to exclude this tag, because there's a bunch of tags I exclude, which is normal, duh. That's the purpose of ao3. So thankfully, I don't have to go through and add all those tags to exclude again. And hopefully, Nasib Maasit, or, all those fanfics that I was waiting for updates on will roll on in as they are completed, if they are ever completed. But this could also be a good thing. Stay with me here and listen to me. I believe I am cursed. Yes, I believe I am cursed. I believe that every single time I open an incomplete fanfic to read on ao3, as soon as I open it and I find it interesting and I save it to read later, the author suddenly decides to stop updating. That's why all those fanfics in that tab group were last updated months and months ago. That is a curse that I have come into ownership of somehow, and I am sorry. And this is also why, because I am a very considerate human being, I try to avoid reading fanfics that are incomplete, because I'm like, no, as soon as I start reading this, it's going to stop being updated. And if I am so desperate to read an incomplete fanfiction, I make sure it is a couple 100,000 words long, and I make sure that it is being updated regularly. I literally go check the update history to be like, okay, this is when it was updated, this is when it was updated, okay. Let it be known, I am a considerate human being. And then today, someone told me that, you know what, the maximum pages allowed on Safari, or tabs allowed on Safari, are 500. I was like, there's no way I had 500 tabs open. There's literally no way I had 500 tabs open. There isn't. At most, I had maybe 200. And again, it wasn't just fan fiction, okay? Every single tab on my phone but that one, and all the several in my privates, disappeared. My novels, my Chinese light novels, gone. Are you kidding me? I had a tab group dedicated to anime shows and movies I want to watch. I had a tab group dedicated to books I wanted to read or wanted to check out. I had a group dedicated to words I thought were interesting. But you know what? Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this is a good thing. Fresh start, and just gonna be so sad. It's gonna be like, why is it happening to me? Why is it happening? Oh. Yeah, so why is this happening to me? Let's talk about that. Yeah, we're only 4 days into 2026, isn't it? So why is this happening to me? Right. Not that it would have been better if this happened to me a couple months in. It would have been fantastic if this never happened to me. Ever. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Maybe the bright side is that I have been putting off going through all of my tabs and tab groups and finally getting rid of the ones I have no interest in. Nice, but it would have been better. Actually, if I could have made the decision, if I could have made the choice of what gets to stay and what doesn't get to stay, you know? Like, this is my phone, I am its overlord, I am the supreme leader here, right? Like, it's not funny. It's not funny. I feel off kilter. I feel like maybe this is all just a sick dream. A sick, awful dream. Oh my god. No. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There weren't any fanfics that I was actively reading taken away from me. There were no fanfics I was actively in the middle of reading taken away from me. So we count our lucky days, we count our lucky numbers, we don't look gift horses in the mouth, and we move on even though we're really sad. I can't believe this happened. Happy 2026, everyone. I suppose this is the first video of 2026. A funeral for my tabs. All of them. Every single one. Wow. And we are still way too close to my face. Sorry, we were way too close to my face, so I moved you back. Hope that's okay. Sorry, that was weird. That was creepy. Sorry. I need to leave. Okay. Happy 2026, everyone. Happy New Year. It's not been a very happy New Year for me, but I hope it has been for you. Here are 2 more videos in 2026. If you watched this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. At least you haven't left me. At least you haven't been torn away from me like my Safari tabs have been. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. But if you watched this far. Thank you so much. I really, really, really freaking appreciate you. But I will see you all next time. Be kind, be smart, and stay safe, everyone. Check up on your ao3 tags. Check up on your web novel tabs. Check up on your tabs. Check up on all your tabs. Check up on all your tabs. And I will see you all next time.